Buried within the numerous clubs at Nijigasaki High School lies the School Idol Club. The club, while lacking popularity, definitely does not lack potential. During their debut performance, they were able to seize a sizable audience along with the attention of their schoolmate Ayami, Yura, and Yu Takashika. Ignored by the duo making their way to join the club, however, they are disappointed to find out the club has been disbanded. Nevertheless, Ayumi does not believe the school should end there. Together with Yu, when they begin to restore the School Idol Club, hoping to recreate the idol performance that dazzled them before, Love Live Nijigasaki School Idol Dokshika shines its spotlight over the reformed School Idol Club as they recruit both former members of the club alongside a newcomer, taking the first step towards their dreams. How will these girls achieve idol stardom? Well, we're about to find out because this anime has about 13 episodes, premiered October 3rd, 2020 to December 26, 2020, based off another continuation of the School Love Live. Slice of life for the genre. Themes are idols, music, and school. The duration of each episode is 20 minutes per episode. It does have a second season, and this is rated PG-13. Let's get started into the review. Given the popularity of School Love Live, there have been numerous spin-offs, but for this one in particular, you know, when you're having a lot of animes based off School Love Live, especially the school idol genre itself, they're bound to be a lot of spin-offs. And for this one in particular, wasn't sure what to expect because, you assume once you watch one School Idol Love Live, you've seen them all. But for this one, I noticed some very key interest of noteworthy improvement from the last installment of the Love Live franchise, coming in incredibly refreshing and to just a really good start. As for someone who has seen previous Love Live shows, I was going into this a little bit, hesitant because, the original legwork for any school idol anime has made celebrity, has a very strong story, has a structure, and there were certain aspects about, School Live characters that stood out from the rest of the series, especially with the prospect of another entry. There were some things that I was hoping that would stand out. First, seeing the art style upon watching the first episode, and then seeing how they were going to portray the idol performances in the show as well. But starting out, for this school in particular, they had a school idol club, and apparently that one part that these two main characters saw. And when they got to school, it was immediately being shut down and disbanded. And did that discourage them? No. Because how do you already have an idol club group that was already established in their own school, but then decided to disband right out the blue? And with this change in mind, it did allow the story to focus more on the exploring different aspects and different clubs. And also about bringing back the focal point of the idol because expression to be able to connect people and with fans and the idols themselves. But being this interesting school of idol genre, being that also another component, the school is very large, has many clubs. The school is kind of based on a college campus because there's 110 clubs. So I think trying to ease us into this school idol mindset, especially with a new obstacle thrown in their way, having the mindset of these two girls who want to be a school idol while trying to prove themselves and trying to recruit the former members and new members along with them to build the club back out again, you still have some outside threats that tend to pull them in, especially rivalry. But overall, with the members recruiting them, you think, start off a small group begins to grow. But I think as the story began to build along with the characters, it could handle a little bit of drama that was thrown their way. Each of them were presented with a question of how they want to invoke their audience, which was how they wanted to choose the category for their show. And all of them had different answers, yet none of them were incorrect. As from what the idol means kind of varied from person to person in the group, in the club, and their ambitions were vary from each other. And I think what Ayumi and Yui in particular grants me other girls that they're inspiring for their first performance was done from their very own idol in their own school. While they try to seek this understanding of what caused the idol club to disband in the first place and trying to reestablish this, I think later on you see how the girls in their own shows stand out as individuals and the personality as they try to become their own school idol. And I think also, it was very important to understand people's viewpoint and be honest. I think, each person brings to the idol group is very different. And you kind of will pick that person who kind of geared towards their identity and also they must face to get there in the first place. But I think also, while it's about it, each person had their own unique characteristic. Also, they had to go through to prove themselves why they want to become a school idol in the first place. I think the show and anime in particular focused dramatically on the character development, which I loved a lot. And also came with the concept of being a solo idol star, which was something I thought was very keen and interesting because normally when you look at school idol, they're more of a group performance, but this aspect of having them being the solo artist was a good way to break up from the mold from the previous entries in this franchise. But Overall, the visuals are very nice. They're very stunning. And you just have each of the grade levels of the high school breakdown. You have the first years, the second year, third years. You know, kind of being like the first years are like the 10th graders. Second years are like the 11th graders. And third years are the seniors, you know. And you see them being identified by the different color bow ties on their uniforms. But you'll know that more when we watch the anime. But definitely check out this anime because it was really touching, heartwarming to see how this group of school idols was disbanded and brought back up, but also how they each stood out individually of being their own school idol while bringing their fans and their music to the front stage. But definitely check out this anime if you haven't seen it already and let me know what you think. But until then, bye!